Okay guys, welcome back to DoMoreLife. My name is Jeremy Clydefelter. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about what you should bring with you to Southeast Asia and or Thailand specifically. This is another video that I am reading an email from an experienced person here in Thailand who knows what they're talking about. And I really like doing these videos because it kind of takes me out from under the microscope, and it's very nice to hear from the veterans that actually know what they're talking about. So the email reads, this is from a gentleman who's been here for I think 11 years, I want to say, something like that. He says, you're planning your next vacation to Thailand or other Southeast Asian country and you want to know what to pack. What to pack on a Southeast Asian trip. This is using an example of a 3-week vacation. You are going to be there for 3 weeks. Here are my top 15 tips for packing. Number 1, luggage. Get a soft-sided piece of luggage, something like a backpack or sports bag is best because it can squeeze into many spaces that a normal hard-side suitcase cannot. Many taxis in Bangkok have large LPG tanks in their trunks, and a large hard shelled piece of luggage won't fit. Also, by packing a smaller pack, you will have better control as what you bring and not overpack. Sometimes a carry-on is all you need to start. Number 2, extra pack. Next, pack an empty second sports bag. That way you have something to go move clean clothes to dirty clothes. Line it with a garbage bag. I know it sounds silly, but it's best to keep your clean clothes smelling clean at all times. And he makes a very good point there. Keeping your clothes smelling clean is definitely a challenge. I personally recommend putting dryer sheets in there, but that's just me. Clothing. The type of clothes you should buy before you leave. In his personal experience, he says, my personal suggestion is to purchase as little clothing from your home country. Clothing is very inexpensive in Thailand, and a typical pair of shorts can be $5 to $7 US versus $20 in America for the same pair of shorts. The same also goes for shirts, underwear, t-shirts, etc. Pack enough clothes for just 2 or 3 days. That will give you enough time to shop for new clothes, which you are going to do even if you were originally not planning on it. You will find the clothing here is made for the weather here. What I mean by that, even if you were to bring some of your own jeans from America, you will find them to be very thick and you will be not wearing them because it's just too hot here. You can budget less than $200 and have plenty of cash for clothing and shopping. Toiletries. Number 4. You don't need to bring expensive razors, your expensive toothpaste, powder, etc. All can be bought here cheaper at the 7-Eleven at the airport in Bangkok than it would be to buy it at Walgreens or Walmart. For the ladies, I still suggest you pack your favorite makeup, as you may not find your normal brands. The labels will be all in Thai, and you may end up spending way more than you wanted on a product that does not work for you. For deodorant, if you prefer a speed stick style deodorant, bring it with you because they are very, very difficult to find here, and I can vouch for that. I had to move over to a roll-on myself. In fact, it goes on to say, roll-on and sprays are easy to find and are usually less than $1 and will last 3 weeks here. If you're a fan of talcum powder over baby powder, you should bring that with you because talcum powder is almost impossible to find. Let's talk about shoes. That sizzling sound that you hear is my chicken steak that I just ordered. Shoes. In Thailand, it is very common to take your shoes In Thailand, it is very common to take your shoes on and off as you enter buildings. Having an easy pair of slip on and off shoes will be very beneficial for you. Wearing your most comfortable Doc Martens will feel great, but will be a pain in the butt to take off and on all the time. You will also find your feet will get hot as you wear them. Even tennis shoes with laces can be problematic if you're constantly taking your shoes on and off. Just like to step into a pharmacy or something. Sleeping gear. If you have a favorite pillow that you sleep with at home and you have room to pack it, you should. Many hotels in Thailand have very large hard pillows that could be very uncomfortable on your neck. Make sure your pillowcase will stand out to any hotel pillowcase. A roll of electric tape. If you are a light sensitive sleeper like the person that wrote this email, he says that is the first thing he does when he checks into a room is put black electrical tape on every LED light that is shining so the room at night stays completely dark. The TV light, the satellite box light, the air conditioner light, the fire alarm, the smoke alarm, all can be very distracting for me to be able to get a good night's sleep. A small, lightweight blanket may also be beneficial, like the ones on airplanes. Some hotels only provide a thin blanket, or worse, one that does not even cover the entire bed. When traveling here, many public buses and taxis like to keep their vehicles extra cold, like 20 degrees Celsius cold. When traveling in your shorts, you will really wish you had a blanket. And the guy that wrote this email is absolutely correct. 8. Souvenirs and shopping. While not necessarily packing, souvenirs can get heavy as you travel. Mail them back to your home country. The post office in Thailand is very good for shipping out and does not cost much. That's also true. I can verify that. I have shipped many things to the USA and they arrive in 7 to 10 days. By the time you get back to your home country, they will already be there waiting for you. If well packed, they will arrive unbroken and will be a happy memory for years to come. That's a very good point. Number 9, technology devices. Try to have a lightweight tablet style or laptop that will work for you while traveling. If you need to do work, then of course you may want to have a larger laptop to work on, but for your basic sending emails, web browsing, in your bedroom or hotel room, a small style laptop, $300 or maybe a little bit more would be perfect. Take a look at your chargers. 3-prong outlets are not common everywhere, so having an adapter is crucial, especially for your cell phone. Cell phone, I cannot recommend T-Mobile enough here. They offer free Wi-Fi calling and texting when you are in other countries. Wi-Fi is everywhere. Good tip is to turn on airplane mode, which is what I do. I have T-Mobile also. And then connect to Wi-Fi. You will never get charged by the minute to talk to friends back home because you're calling over T-Mobile Wi-Fi. It's a very good idea. Number 10, phone apps like Google Duo, FaceTime, Google Hangouts, Facebook Messenger are great free phone apps you can use to call and video chat to all your friends back home. Google Hangouts can even call landlines. This is a weird one, but stay with me. He says condoms. If you're a single man traveling, I would also recommend you buy condoms in your home country just in case you find yourself in that situation. This is one of those few times I would say buy at home because the condoms in Thailand are usually a smaller size and tend to be a little thicker than Western style. They also have different sizes, and knowing the one that fits well and works properly could save your life. He goes into the size numbers, but I'm not going to go into those. Famine and hygiene. For the ladies, if you wear tampons over pads, you may have a hard time finding them. Thai women generally do not wear tampons, and they can be harder to find a brand you feel comfortable with. Number 13, a small first aid kit will be very beneficial to you. Pack aspirin and antacids, anti-diarrheal medication, and a few band-aids. You will find use for most of that while being here as you get adjusted to Thai life. Very true. Number 14, small daily pack. For men and women, similar to a school book bag, but something that's going to have a few more pockets, something that holds a bottle of water, possibly be able to put some carabiners on there and a bungee cord if you are going trekking or to a waterfall, for example. The last, number 15, is a sewing kit, believe it or not. You don't need to buy one, just keep an eye out for them in some nice hotels. Grab them as you can. They are lightweight and super helpful should you lose a button. Now, go start packing. That's all I have for this video. Thank you again to the people who are sending in emails, you Thailand veterans. I love you guys. This is what you need to bring with you for a 3-week trip to Thailand. For DoMoreLife, I am Jeremy Clodfelter, and I will see you on the next one.